Hello Fam Jam, how you guys are doing? I hope you're doing good. So today's video is about how I found out that I'm having depression. As I mentioned in my depression story video that I'll make a separate video for it. If you guys haven't watched that, please watch it after this video, okay? The card is there. I don't know which side it's gonna come. So watch the card after this video, do not leave it now. So coming back to the topic, how I found out that I'm having depression. We live in a country where not much of people are aware of mental health. Still now the time has changed and people are knowing. I'm talking about 4 years before when I myself was a kid. I was in school and I had no sources of learning things about health, mental health or anything. Also before starting the video, I'm really sorry for this oily hair. I'm at home. Everyone is at home quarantining themselves and this is the bun I have made. This is my daily go-to bun, go-to hairstyle. As already it has been mentioned in the previous video, I'm still going to mention it here that I was a chill person. I was really a happy person. No one has ever seen me cry. Like a normal person will at least cry somewhere in their life. Like I'm talking about outside. Inside my home I cry for every silly reason. If my brother takes the remote from me, I cry for it. So that's okay. That's like acting and all that. But outside the home, like in school, none of my friends have seen me cry. Even my best friend, she has not seen me cry. So that's how I am, and I have to force myself if it is the last day of school or you know something really emotional. I have to force myself to cry because everyone are crying, right? That is how I was, and so what happened is, I won't say it happened suddenly, but slowly I started getting tears in public, which was completely abnormal for me. I never cry in public. Then slowly it went to such an extent where I used to cry on everyday basis. On like each and every day I would cry for no reason, absolutely nothing. And since I'm crying, my mind will be searching for a particular reason. Okay, this happened to me, that's why I'm crying, which is completely abnormal, right? But I wasn't completely insane. I had my sane mind and I was able to think about my own self that why is it happening? Why am I crying? Even while crying, I'll be thinking like, why am I crying now? But I just cannot stop it. It just keeps on coming, you know. I cannot stop it. That's how it was. And I definitely knew there's something wrong, but this mental illness never crossed my brain. I really didn't have any idea of what is happening. I wouldn't say that to my mom because I myself don't know what it is and I don't know how she is going to react. And I just felt like it's just too much for her to handle. I didn't want to give that pain to her. And at the beginning it was not even like a pain. It was like something is happening and I think that is wrong. That's what my feeling towards it was. Slowly it happened, and at that time Jagu used to be my friend, so I used to share this thing to him particularly because I cannot go and share this to my best friend, or I cannot go and share this to people whom I meet in daily basis. Jagu is someone whom I used to text at that time. We do not meet much, like texting. I do not even go for hangouts, never went. So we used to text. In texting, it's always easy to convey anything for me, and I am sure for many of you. And I used to text him that slowly this is happening and I just don't know what it is. I just cry all the time. 1 year went without any idea of knowing what it is. Like I got it in the mid of my 12th. I was completely unaware. Now that I think back, I know it. So mid of 12th and then the first year of college. So after the first year, it started growing more. I started having suicidal thoughts for no reason again, and now I was crying for a particular reason. That was, I have no reason. So it's like I'm crying and my body feels pain because I feel like nauseous, I feel fatigue all the time, I feel like dull and not being able to get up type of feeling. And I just want to stick to my bed. That is how it was, and I would miss many days of my college and all that. So I knew that there's something wrong, and I literally felt the pain in my body. and then I found out that this is not going to work, there is really something wrong. So it made me more eager to know what it is, but that was also a bad feeling which I was getting. So I would cry for not knowing what has happened to me. Only Jagu knows about it. Then later on I started saying more things to him. For each and every day I would say what happened today, what happened today, what happened today, and it won't be related to why I'm crying, but I just make up some reason because I don't want to be without reason crying, you know. I used to feel bad about it, so I used to search for reasons and I used to pick it up and tell him that this is what happened today, and I used to cry and all that. I do not know what he thought about it, and suddenly some 2 to 3 times I messaged him in a suicidal way, so he was already scared of it. So what he did was, suddenly one night he messaged my dad saying that you know what, she is suicidal, you just try to speak with auntie, and you try to speak with her brother and make them let them know about it, let them behave well with Namrata. He thought that they are the reason of my depression. So it all became such a mess. It broke out to my parents in a bad way, and they had no clue of what it is. We also had no clue of what it is. Before that, one day in Jagu's office there was a camp. Some people, some psychiatrist and psychologist came to the office to talk about mental. It was like an awareness program, so they were talking about it, and they were mainly talking about bipolar disorder, and the symptoms were matching, of course. So what Jagu thought is, I am having bipolar disorder, and we didn't know that there is a treatment and we need to go to doctors and all that, but he just had this thing in mind. And I watched the movie to understand what it is, the 3 movie, to watch and understand what it is actually, and I completely understood, okay, this is bipolar disorder. I told to my parents this is bipolar disorder, and that's it, and no one tried to find out what it is. What I did was, I posted a post in my Instagram saying that I have bipolar disorder, and I'm very proud of myself to survive it and all. So one of my friend from college, he messaged me back and asking about what really happened. How do you know that you have bipolar disorder, and how are you treating it? And I was like, oh, we can treat it. Like, I knew that we can book appointment with psychologist, but I didn't have much of idea. Then he told me to go to a hospital and all that, and whatever I am giving the advice to you, he gave me all the advices. He suggested me some books to read and all that, and then I finally got to know, okay, this is how it is. There is something called mental illness. There is a cure for it, and we need to go to a particular place to cure it and to feel better. That's when we all started taking things a bit seriously, and my mom and Jagu, they are the 2 people who has helped me to the maximum they can. I do not expect anything more than them. I do not expect anything more than that from them. Like, they have gone to the very extent to help me, and I think that's how much a person can really help another person. I will never blame for whatever has happened with me. They are no way related to it. They are the ones whom I get my happiness from. That's why they are the most important people in my life. My mom used to think that Jagu is the reason, and Jagu used to think that my mom is the reason. But there was no reason. Maybe there is a reason, but no one knows about it, because even in my treatment, we couldn't find any reason for why it has happened. So it was like just guessing, okay, that could be, this could be, but no, I do not think there is any reason, or there was any reason. Right now there is situational things going on, but earlier there wasn't any reason for my depression to start up. So that's it, guys. This is how I found out, and that's the entire point of making this channel, right? For people who do not know about mental illness, like how I didn't know about it, and spending that complete year and a half just thinking about what is wrong with me, not being able to share with anyone. Thank goodness I had Jagu at least to speak with. There are a lot of people who do not have friends. Right now I do not have anyone to speak with apart from him. So that's the reason I am here, to let people know about there is something called mental illness. And you guys who are watching it, you relate with it or not, I do not know, but it will be really helpful for a lot of people if you can just share this video. It just takes few minutes to share the post, so please do that and let people know about it. Let them know about how to cure them, or let them at least feel that, okay, I'm not alone. That's really important, because when people do not know what is wrong with them and they go clueless, there is no hope. And when there is no hope, you cannot survive. That's the entire point, guys. And thank you so much for watching this video, and the next week's video is going to be super exciting. So please subscribe to our channel and like this video if you really liked it, and comment down below whatever you want to do us next. You guys are not doing it. Please comment down below. We need ideas. And I and Jagu will see you. Jagu is not here right now. Just imaginary Jagu. He and me. We both will see you guys in the next video. And till then, bye bye.